I don't have no manner of luck, you see, and that's what's the matter with me. Hello everybody and welcome to day 10 of my Windrose journey. I am on the island where Israel Hands lives. Israel Hands is one of Blackbeard's lackeys. He is the second boss and I am ready to take him on. As you can see, we have a camp up in the distance that I need to clear in order to get some keys. Now I've changed around my build a bit, so I figured I would show you guys that first. First of all, I'm in the Fleabuster's jacket. I have a posture ring, which adds 1 to my posture so I won't be knocked down as easily, necklace of vitality, and I have the dueling saber, which helps with crit and perfect block, as well as the reliable pistol, which will give me an extra shot. Of course, I've got Truffle, which is awesome. He's going to help me a bunch. I found him in the last video. And then also, my talents, I've mainly gone into this top tree here that will end up increasing my damage by 3%. Capped after 5 hits, and then also a whole bunch of critical hit chance options, as well as an additional stamina option. So that's kind of what I'm working with. I am going to go ahead and eat this blue food. I have purple food saved for the big boss fight, stamina and vitality, of course, because those are extremely important. But anyway, I want to test out what this extra posture is going to feel like, so that I'm prepared when I do make it to Israel Hands. So let's see what we have here. I need to find a way up, first of all. I've already built a tent and respawn point down on the beach. I'm gonna try and get enough wood to build another one near here, though. I don't think... oh, maybe I do. I just need to find the way up. Hopefully no wolves and goats attack me. In the last video, I feel like that's all I did, was just attack goats and wolves. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. This would probably be a good place to put a tent up. I also have, let's see, increases critical damage, or let's just do increases damage because I want to save my critical damage potions for Israel. I have a whole bunch of lore about Israel Hands, by the way, that I think you guys might be interested to hear. Oh, wow, it is wolves again. It is wolves again. But I think... uh-oh. Alright, how are those crits doing? So 2 out of 3 of those hits were crits. Wow, look at all of these crits. Okay, I think... shoot! What's it doing? Okay. I think I'm really gonna like this build. Oh shoot. It might do that thing where it tries to chomp on me. Dua Lipa, and there we go. Alright, so what happened there was because I used my perfect block buff, I was able to get off a whole bunch of damage via crit with the wolves. This is so interesting. I just assumed pirates would be safeguarding the key. But we've ended up in a battle against more wolves. I crit my way through the rest of the wolves and eventually found the ritual key I needed. Wolves are no problem with this build. I'm not even using the good food yet either. This is pretty nice. Alright, here we go. Dead pirate. Ritual key. Got it. Alright, so that was camp number 1. I'm not going to loot all of this now. I am getting out of here so that we can move on to the next camp. I should also note that I will return to loot these fully. I am prepared for a boss battle, meaning I don't have a lot of inventory space. So I'm just dropping what I don't need for now, and I will come back and loot everything, as I said. So, let's get our weapons out. Is it more wolves, or are we getting goats this time? What have the foothills decided to throw at us? Or perhaps pirates? Which will it be? Pirates. Okay, we're gonna take Truffles out. So I'm going to fire on this guy. Okay, we've got a sailor. Truffle, do your thing. Oh, and we've got a grenadier that I somehow missed. Oh man, Truffle is getting... ooh. Boom's coming, which means we gotta run the other way. Okay. Now, this is Hans Lieutenant. Okay, increased crit and out. Alright. Alright, double perfect parry. And there we go. Dodge the booms. Wow, double booms. And this is a 1-star grenadier. Maybe he'll throw it. Oh. It's just everywhere, man. Alright. Nice. Alright, he's down. He's gonna blow himself up. I love it. He's like, this is gonna hurt. He knew. He knew it was gonna happen. Alright, nice. I am loving this build. Look at those buffs. Perfect counter, retaliation. I am a happy Captain Bird. And here is the ritual key for the temple gates. Okay, cool. And some piasters. Those are always welcome. On to the next camp, which is much further north. Just over the hill. Now, what kind of things are going to be in this one? What are we looking for here? I wonder... I'm gonna try. What would happen? I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna give it a shot. Can I attack from above? I think I can. Okay. Now, my question is, can they get me up here? So, like, in theory, could I send a truffle down on them? And take them down that way? Let's see. Nice headshot. Missed that one. Alright, let's get truffles. Truffle? Okay. Oh! So they, I'm not sure which one that was, but it can shoot. Uh-oh, I fell. Shoot? Okay, so this was probably the worst camp I could have done this, because there is a musketeer. Sorry, Truffle. Okay, so this is turned into elusive pirate operation, is turned into find the musketeer. So that's what I get for trying to... Ooh. Nope. We found him, and he was a 1-star musketeer nonetheless. And I'm just missing. So I would really like to find the blue blunderbuss. Right now I only have... Ooh! Right now I only have a green blunderbuss. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, right now I only have a green blunderbuss, and that's just not gonna cut it. I don't want to be upgrading and ascending that one. So I have not been able to find the blue one yet, but anyway, let's try this again. Okay, now that we've cleared out all of the musketeers, speaking of musketeers, it would probably be perfect if I had my musket, but I'm just gonna stick with this one for now. So let's see if we can do a little... Oops! Oh my gosh, I think I just 360 without the no scope. Did you see me do that? That was not intentional. That wasn't intentional. Okay, I think that was everyone in the camp. Okay, where is this? Oh, Truffle isn't ready. So just kidding. Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay, so he does 3 attacks. I need to dodge it. And do a leap up. Ooh, look at him with his blocking. Nice. Oops. I love that the pistol makes that sound when you miss. It makes like a whiff. Oh. Oh, I couldn't dodge that. Shoot. 5. Woo! That was close. Okay. That should be it. Oh man. So I am assuming that the key I need is in here. Oh! Oh no. Alright, now Truffle can come out. I did not realize there were so many people here. He's stuck on a pole over there. What you doing, buddy? There's a joke in there somewhere. I think he was trying to impress me with his little dance. Unfortunately. Not gonna work. Okay. So, here it is, the ritual key for Temple Gates. We've got him. Needle in a haystack updated. Now, we go and take on Israel Hands. I'm going to loot some of this stuff really quickly, and then we're going to head to the boss chambers and take him down. My build of choice felt very good as I headed towards Israel Hand's new camp. I thought it was interesting that he's actually on a different island than the one where he kept all his keys, but I was ready with my crit, stamina, and vitality. He didn't know what he had coming. We are sailing up to Israel Hand's island. So, some of you may know the name Israel Hands from Robert Louis Stevenson's novel, Treasure Island. He, not really a spoiler because he's a bad guy, obviously. He's a bad guy in that one. But Israel Hands has history beyond fiction. He was one of Blackbeard's second in command, frequented North Carolina area a lot, so like Ocracoke and Charlotte. And in case you didn't know, he has his very own Skyrim moment. I thought this was hilarious as I was reading up about him. Israel Hands used to be an explorer once, but he took a bullet to the knee and had to retire. I'm not even kidding. He got shot in the knee during a crew scuffle, and that was the end of his career. It's said that he ended up somewhere in London. He ended up very poor and somewhere in London. Poor man. Anyway, I have realized that I have forgotten a travel bell, but I have a bit of a hack for that. I'm not going to do it just yet because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a travel bell where we're headed, just like there was for the Richards fight. But what you can do is you can set a revival point on the island where you want to fast travel back to. You go pick up a bell, so you get on your ship and fast travel back to wherever your bells are. Is it about to storm? It's about to storm. But anyway, you get your bell and then you die. And it will take you back to your revival point and then you can set up your new bell. So it looks like we're going to be doing this in a storm. We just have to make a straight run south. We'll see what is in the way between here and there. I do have enough materials to set up another revival point. I'm going to go ahead and just eat my good food now, because why not? There we go. So look at that vitality. That was huge. And we're going to make a run for it. Now, speaking of making a run for it, if this is the kind of thing where I'm going to have to cut through like 100 pirates just to get to Hands, I'm probably just going to run through and see if I can make it without having to waste my resources on all of these pirate scum. Oh! We'll just let the pirate and the wolf fight. So it looks like this is going to be one of those mass combat kind of situations. Alright. We're going to see how this goes. I don't want to waste my food by just dying. But I also don't want to waste the rest of my materials either. Let's just pick off... Wow. Alright, Truffle, do your thing. I'm gonna hide behind this pillar as cover from the musketmen. I'm gonna dodge, take a whole bunch of hits, and I'm going to work my way through all of this. My crits aren't looking too bad. Dua Lipa, take some of the... Oh, poor Truffles. Okay, he missed. He needs glasses. Okay. Okay, those two should be down. Now we rush the musketmen. Dua Lipa. Nice. Dua Lipa again. Dua Lipa has got to be one of my favorite phrases that has come out of this. I don't know anything about Dua Lipa, the woman, the celebrity. I don't know much about her other than that she makes music. That's about it. That's about all I know. Alright, lots of looting to go on here, but I'm not interested in loot today. Today I am interested in finding Israel Hands. Wouldn't it be funny if Israel Hands can be... Where are these dudes? Anyway, wouldn't it be funny if... Oh my gosh! Woo! That's just way too many. Blow him up. Boom! Alright, but wouldn't it be funny if you could take Israel Hands down by shooting his knee? Because that's actually what happened in real life. Okay. Yeah, this is just... Oh no. I'm gonna try the run-in strategy, so let's kite them this way and I'm just gonna run straight in. Because, so, I like the combat in this game, I find it really fun. But when resources are involved, Insert keys, let me in! No! Okay, so that absolutely backfired. I'm gonna try it one more time. Because I'm just gonna try it one more time. Yep. I'm gonna run up here because I think if I can pull these guys away. Yes, so we're gonna go this way. Shoot. Shoot, this is lot. Dip, dive, dodge, and down. And grab my stuff and make a run for it. We did it, okay. I don't know if they're gonna follow me. Fast travel activated. That's what I wanted, baby. Okay. Oh, they're still coming. What's down here? Okay, I don't know what this is. Is this some of Blackbeard's magic? Alright, okay. Well, the good news is that running through worked. Similar to how running through the ship quest worked. You just run to the bottom of the ship, take the stuff you need. Okay, here we go. We've got Elixir of Concentration, which will give me my crit. I am so ready to do this. He's in there, I think. We're gonna try and shoot his knee. Is my... Oh, yep, that's right. We gotta reload. I've got iron bullets. Okay, reloading. Truffles. Look at him. He's right in there. Let me try and get like a screenshot or something. Behind the stone-barred gate, hundreds of restless souls swirl and rage. You hear the indistinct muttering of a tall figure at the center of the hall, and the groans of prisoners hanging in chains along the walls. Open the gate! Alright. Alright. Dodge. Nice. Okay, so what's this? I think that's dodgeable too. So I think my stamina is hugely gonna help. Ooh! Oh my gosh, okay. And it looks like that had some kind of bleed effect as well. Alright, and dodge. And truffle. Dodge! Oh no. Alright. Alright. He's down. If I could just get into Dua Lipa. Nope. Not gonna be able to do a Lipa. I'm just gonna run. Run. And dodge. Dodge. That didn't work. Alright. He dodges quite well, actually. Alright. I'm gonna wait for these. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Okay. So. Nice. Dodge and... Nice. Dodge. Okay. Alright. I don't know if I have the skill to try and hit him in the knee or not. You know? I tried hitting him in the knee. I don't think it did anything. Alright. Alright. Dodge. We need to dodge out of there. Shoot. And we need to heal. We need to dodge and heal at the same time. Dodge and heal. I have no idea what that was because I can't see. Ooh! Shoot! He just shot me. This might be death. This might be death come knocking. Okay. I fell into a rhythm of parrying, dodging, and running away that seemed to be working with the occasional truffle summon. It all was going swimmingly until I almost blew it. And... parry, parry, hit, parry, dodge. Oh no! I'm so close. This can't happen. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Shoot, I'm just gonna have to run. I'm actually just gonna have to run. Okay, heal. Oh my gosh, that was way too close. Way too close. And dodge, 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 and... oh, my heart's going, you guys. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Ooh, I don't want to jump on that. Okay, and parry, parry. And run. What's he doing? Where'd he go? Oh, shoot! Truffle. Dodge, dodge. Ooh, he wants me, not Truffle. Dua Lipa. Crit. Come on, Truffle. Knock him down. Dodge! I didn't dodge that in time. Okay, he's gonna do that. Come on.
This is where I see.
First attempt. I'm so sorry you guys had to hear me say dodge, dodge, dodge like a million times. I need some coconut water. Holy cow, an important artifact has been acquired. Okay, so shooting him in the knee did nothing. That would have been like a really cool little bit of pirate lore, but anyway. No, my arms are like Jell-O. Okay, what do I need to do here? We have a man on the walls. He looks like, ooh, his ankles. Yikes, that's like me when I'm doing yard work. Ankles rolling every which way. Okay, ancient chest. Undead essence. Soul eater. Let me loot it and then we'll read it so that you can actually see what it says. 325 slash. It is said this sword once belonged to the ghost captain. Its blade is as dark as the waters that will one day swallow its new owner. This weapon has a special attack, F, that drains health from nearby enemies. Okay, that seems pretty OP. Oh my gosh. Okay. John. I have to get out of here. Hey, are you alive? Who are you? Can you explain what the hell happened here? Let's ask him who he is first, because I'm all about the lore, you know? Not sure, but I don't think I'm dead yet. Name's John Doe. John Doe. Traveler, cartographer, I study old ruins and draw maps. How did you end up with the pirates? I just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Sounds like us when our ship sank, huh? At the very beginning. I was hunting old relics in the Caribbean when Blackbeard caught me, after he'd smashed the British fleet. His men spent days pulling every scrap about the artifacts out of me. Then they turned half the archipelago upside down looking for the artifact Teach now holds. I didn't have a choice but to help. When Blackbeard got what he wanted, he decided to get rid of me. That's how I ended up in the company of that idiot, Hands. Okay, so can you explain what the hell happened here? I would prefer to talk without my arms chained to the wall. Okay. Let's see. I'll free you, but first answer a couple questions. The bloody pirates had questions too, then they slapped the damn shackles on me. I nearly died and this dungeon makes me sick. Either shoot me or get me out of here. Both are kinder than leaving me hanging. Okay, we'll talk at camp. Cool. So John is still hanging. There, you know, we can't exactly cut him down. Yeah, so we can't exactly cut him down, but I'm sure he'll magically appear at camp. Okay. I looted. Is there anything I'm missing here? I looted what I needed to loot, I think. Are there any other loot rooms, perhaps? Oh man, my heart there. And then this is Blackbeard's magic. So trial brazier. So this I'm assuming is if I wanted to like redo this or maybe try a different build with this. Okay. So once again, I am going to have to come back and loot all of the rest of this place. But I just did not feel like making my way through one old salt insignia. Interesting. So that's like a legendary insignia. Very cool. Veteran insignia. So this place is nice for farming insignias if you needed to. But anyway, that was Israel Hands. Let's head back to camp and see what John has to say once he's been untied. See what our next journey is going to be here in Windrose. I liked the build that I had. I think the food was the star really because it gave me, like, I wouldn't have been able to do this with any less vitality. I feel like my stamina management wasn't perfect, but it was workable. Oh, look at him. He's going to sit up in my half-built tavern. Here he is. Hello, John.
The smallest details matter most.
The smallest details matter most, Galen says. Always Galen with these things, he says.
They never plan far enough.
Nice place you got here. Thanks, it's half-built. What happened in the temple? Hands got a hold of an artifact just like Teach's. Oh, so there's two. Okay, so there's not just one piece of magic, there's two. This madman slaughtered a bunch of people and summoned spirits from the realm of the dead, but they turned on him. I'd be furious too in their place. And judging by the marks on you, you'll soon find out how it feels to be an angry undead yourself. Can you feel it yet? Your flesh dying like ants crawling under your skin? What are you talking about? You know something about the artifact and these marks on me? I know plenty. You're carrying a true obol of Karen, a secret relic that holds the power, or sacred relic that holds the power of the ancient god of the dead. Obols, they were used to ferry people across the river Styx, I believe, to take them into the underworld, right? Wasn't Karen the ferryman? Legends say Karen could turn mortals into undead servants with a click of his bony fingers. The artifact can grant a silver of that power, or unleash untold ruin in the hands of an idiot like Hands. In the hands of an idiot like Hands. These patterns on us are a curse and a miracle at once. We've got 1 foot in the grave, yet we still walk among the living, which explains how we can keep respawning over and over again, I'm assuming, in the lore of this. How do we get rid of the curse? Gather all the obols, perform the cleansing ritual, and do it fast. No telling how long we've got before we turn. A week? A day? An hour? Any moment could be our last. Level 9. Okay, let's see what the journal says now. He told us what we had to do, but he didn't tell us where we had to do it. Talk to Galen. Okay, Blackbeard lost another lieutenant. Yes, he sure did. Hands is down. Alright, so I think we need to vibe check with Galen to make sure Galen agrees with what John is saying. And then we've got Black Axel listening here. My other 2 NPCs want nothing to do with this.
I remain at your service.
Alright, Galen. I retrieved the artifact. Wonderful, we can finally fulfill Monsieur de Ogeron's wishes and transport it to the mainland. There we can treat your condition. I don't have time to reach the mainland. Wait, is this becoming, is it already taking us over? Is that what John was basically saying, is that it could be any day, and it's hinting at more that it probably will be any day? Okay, I don't have time to reach the mainland. Well, you've been fine until now. All this time I've been monitoring your condition. For now, it appears stable. For now, but my luck could run out at any moment. Okay, so I think the idea is, speed. That is true. The artifact is indeed powerful, and we don't know how to handle it. The governor wanted to pass it on to someone knowledgeable. That someone is on the other side of the world, and I do not know him. Even you said that you're not acquainted with him, Doctor. Now we have our own magic specialist. John knows a lot about artifacts. Yeah, let's go with John. I'm acquainted with every cartographer from Tortuga, Port Royal to Portsmouth, as well as countless others who use their services. I've still never heard of him. Either way, we must find the other artifacts and take Blackbeard's one from under his nose. I think I'm going deaf, Captain. You didn't just say you want to take on Edward Teach's fleet, did you? That's suicide. I mean, isn't that what I've been doing this whole time? I killed 2 of Blackbeard's captains. He'll be coming soon anyway. I suppose I must accept your decision. Forgive me if I seem ungrateful. I'm only trying to stop you from making a huge mistake. You can count on me, Captain. Either way, I'll do my best to help you. Okay? Alright, what now? Forgotten relics. Alright, let's see. Talk to John at the camp. We need to talk to John again? John Doe seems knowledgeable. Surely he knows where. Yes, see, this is what I wanted. The where. I have a feeling we're about to head to the swamp.
I've seen this pattern before.
I've seen this pattern before, he says. Okay, where should I look for the next obol? As far as I know, the artifact belonged to a Senkamati priestess. The Senkamati lived here centuries ago. Their ruins are scattered across the archipelago. Remember the temple where Hans performed his mock ritual? I won't forget it anytime soon. That temple was Senkamati built too. I've heard the priestess disappeared deep in the swamps with the obol, likely her final resting place. That's where you should start looking. Okay, so this is going to take us to the swamp, just like it did in the alpha. So, swamp we go. Whoops. Swamp we go. So we've still got some of Blackbeard's maps that I can take care of as we head towards the swamp. So that'll be the next video. Wow, that was so fun. I cannot believe I was able to do it on the first try. I'm so glad that I tested out the new build on the pirates beforehand instead of just, you know, changing the build right before I go into Hans' chamber. Also really happy that Truffle could work, because there were rumors that maybe Truffle wouldn't spawn in the boss chamber with Hans, but he sure did, and he took some of the aggro from me for a little bit. So anyway, that was day 10. We did it. Hans is down. In the next one, we head to a new biome and probably work on a frigate, I would imagine. So that'll be Windrose day 11. Thank you guys so much for following along on my Windrose journey. I know sometimes the videos are spaced out by a few days, but it is springtime and I live on a farm, and spring on a farm is really busy. Not just that, but I was gifted the Farthest Frontier for Mother's Day, and I forgot what life was for a few days because I just spent it building a city in Farthest Frontier. I can't remember the last time beyond Windrose that I was just completely sucked into a game. So for me, it's really nice to have 2 games that I'm just really pulled into right now, and it's hard to decide which one I want to play, and I haven't felt that in a while, so that's nice. Anyway, I hope you all are enjoying your games, particularly if you are setting sail in Windrose. That is it for me today, guys. I will see you all in the next video.